everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today I'm doing the Underappreciated coloring tag. This was originally created by Coloring a Bumblebee back in August, and I just think it's so much fun because we're going to talk about underappreciated coloring books, artists, whip projects that you may have in your backlog, but I just think it would be so much fun. So I would love if you did the tag and tagged me if you're on YouTube as a colorist, but we'll just have fun together and have a good time. So I have the list of questions next to me. And the first question is, share some artists you think are underrated and deserved more love. So I really tried to stay away from these super popular ones. I picked a couple that I haven't heard much talk about or any talk about, or just ones that I really, really love. So the first one is Joseph Cadenbang, and he mainly, if not always, does books under Mythographic. I don't know if he does his own books. I think he should, but maybe they're keeping him for themselves. I don't know. But Joseph Cadenbang, out of all the Mythographic artists, he is my favorite. I think his art is amazing and beautiful, intricate. I don't know how he does it, but I love his artwork. So I think I own most of his books except for his newest or his earlier ones, because his earlier ones definitely gear more towards the seek and find coloring pages that have a lot of teeny added details that I don't really want in my pictures. So I have aviary right here, but I'll give you an example of what he does. I love his shading, and his artwork is just so beautiful. I don't know how he does it. I also love that this lineup of coloring books is on single-sided paper, and they're very nice quality paper. I just love his artwork. They're so pretty. Here's a whip. It needs some love. That'll be in another question, I'm sure. But this is one that I absolutely love. And I definitely want to color more in this book or any of his books. They're just very intimidating because there's so many details, but at least they have to do actually with the picture. There's nothing extra in it. So Joseph Cadenbang is definitely one. Then I have Chris Reiniak, which I heard quite a bit of talk about him about a year or two ago, and then it kind of died off. And I'm like, we need more love for Chris Reiniak. I feel like he's so, I don't know, just underrated, underloved, but his creations are so cute. I really want one of his, I don't know if they're made out of clay or what. I think his wife makes them, if I'm not mistaken, but they make really cute creatures out of his drawings. I'm I really should buy one because they're adorable. So I have Morning Scribbles coloring book number 2, and I also have the Christmas one, but I'm going to show the Morning Scribbles too. But his drawings are just the cutest images, and they just make you happy. I feel like if you want a coloring book that makes you happy, I feel like Chris Reiniak, any of his pages or books will give you such joy and happiness. But one of my favorite coloring books and coloring book artists. I really want to purchase all of them. I think there's 3 more I need, 3 or 4 more, but I would love to have them all. They are so cute. I love that page. But this is definitely one that I would love to see more love for. Okay, and then I think I have 2 more underappreciated ones. And the first one I do see quite a bit of, but I don't know, it just didn't seem like enough love. But one artist is Denise Klett, and this is Gnomes in the Neighborhood. She also has a fairies. She also has a mermaid one and a goblin one that recently came out. And Gnomes in the Neighborhood is my favorite out of all of her books. It has the most colored in it too, but I just love her artwork. And again, this is one that I love. The paper is really nice quality. It's single-sided, and I just have a lot of fun with this one. And I want to do this more. So pretty. I love the different gnomes and all of the fun stuff, and every season too, which I love about this book because it has all the seasons in it. It's got winter, spring, summer, fall. Was there fall? Probably just missed it. But I love this one. It is so cute. Yes, love that. And then the last one I have for that question is Crystal Vogel. And I think it's because maybe because she's an artist from Germany, I believe. So these books could be a little bit harder to get, or it could take a long time. I don't think this one cost very much. Like, I think I paid about 15, maybe $18 total. So it wasn't bad. It was a little more pricey, but I really wanted one of her books on my shelf. So this is Crystal Vogel's Asmalris, and I'm not going to pronounce the rest because I'm not going to make it. But her artistry is so pretty, and I absolutely love her book. So it's definitely not single-sided because there's some cute artwork on the back. So I'm going to have to try to figure out what I want to use in here. If it's just colored pencils, I might test out some water-based markers on the last page. This is definitely a spring and summer book. So not during the winter, but that's okay. Well, actually, I just realized she looks like she's wearing like earmuffs. So I guess you could make it kind of like an icicle type situation. But I love this artist. I think her work is so beautiful. All right, so that is the final one for that question on artists I think are underrated. Next question is, share some untouched books you need to show some love to. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let's see here. So actually, I'm gonna share this one again because this is an untouched book, Crystal Vogel's Asmalris, and I really love this one. It's untouched, haven't colored in it, so I need to show it some love, and I think I would have a really great time with it. It's really beautiful. Herb Leonard's Dragon Nouveau is another coloring book that I would love to get to, and it's untouched, but it is a fairly new book to me. So love the pages in here, but I haven't colored anything in it. But this is definitely one I would love to touch on because I love dragons so much, and they're cute dragons. I love that. Definitely that one. Then I forgot about this one over here. It's in a stack for something else that I was filming. Fragile World by Kirby Rosales. This is a new to me coloring book, and just his animals are so pretty. I love them. Really beautiful. It's getting stuck on my camera. But I love his artwork. It's beautiful shading. Oh, I love the manatees. But this is beautiful, and this is one I would love to work in. I might put this as like a project book for next year to put in my 10 books to color next year because I love this one. It's really beautiful. And then the other one that I haven't touched yet, but I want to, that is Merry Christmas coloring book by Hannah Carlson. And Jess got this one too, but I just really love this one. And I can't wait for Christmas time to color this book. There's still, I mean, I have so many untouched coloring books. It's not even funny. But that's okay. We got to pick a couple, right? I can't pick all of them. But I love this one. It's super cute. Love her illustrations. I would have put her under underrated coloring artist, but I mean, almost everybody seems to know her, so I don't think she would count. All right, then the next question is, share some neglected books you haven't colored in for a long time. That could be all of them. That could be all of them because yes, that could be all of them. It really could, but I'm only going to choose a few. So the first one is Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlson. And I can't remember the last time I worked in this. I only worked in 1 or 2 pictures, but of the pictures I've done, I really like them. This is one that I really want to give some more love to in the future. I have one finished, I think, in here. Yeah, the beautiful fairy. Love her. Do I have another one? Oh, I do. I keep forgetting about her. I shouldn't. It was my first one I think I ever did in a Hannah Carlson book. But I do love that book. It's one of my favorites. So Tales from the Forest Kingdom. And then another one that I haven't worked in a long time. And I really want to get back into it. And it's The Parable of Jesus by Laura James and Katara Washington Patton. And this book is just so beautiful. It's actually, I feel like this came around way before single-sided pages. Yet there's a complete blank page in between each page of text. And I just love that. The images are stunning. It's a storybook / coloring book. And the paper quality is pretty nice. It's not like overly thick or anything, but it's really one that I really love. I've colored a few pages in here, but this is one that I definitely would love to make a project book and just finish it up because, oh look, another incomplete page. I might put that in the next question too because I totally forgot I had that. But I have a lot of fun in here. Oh, that one too. I do have some whips in here that I need to complete. Maybe I'll try to do that by the end of 2025, maybe. And let's see, I think I'll put in this one too because I have a couple other ones that I haven't colored in a while. One is A Million Sloths by Lulu Mayo, and it's been neglected for a while, but I have quite a few pages in here done that I just haven't colored in lately. There's a whip in here too, so we'll add that to the whip question. But this is one that is, I think it's my favorite Lulu Mayo book. It's very close to my favorite. And I've colored a few pages in here. It's so pretty. And then the last one I'm going to have for that question is Enchanted Faces, which is a pocket-sized book by Hannah Lynn. And this one, I did like 1.5 and I never went back. And there's so many images. And I think in this one, there's no double images. And that's why I grabbed this one, because so many of her books have double images in them. And this one did not. And I can't remember if it does. But yeah, this one is 50 popular close-up illustrations adapted into the smaller version. So these are in her other books probably, but I love the smaller size because I can finish pages quicker. But I just haven't colored. I think the last one I colored was probably her for like some kind of crosshatch challenge, and yeah, I never picked it up again. Oh, I started this one and never finished it. So yes, that's another one that I have not colored in a long time. All right, next question is, share some whips you have neglected for too long. Okay. So I think questions 3 and 5 are kind of similar. We just did share some neglected books you haven't colored in for a long time. And then the 5th question is share some books you have already colored in and need to show some more love to. Those are pretty much the same questions, I feel like. So we're just going to not do 5. We're just going to do 4 questions. So the last question for me personally is share some whips you have neglected for too long. So we're going to go back through Enchanted Faces by Hannah Lynn. And it was that sunflower one. I can tell you when I started this one. I wish I could. Maybe last year. It could be the beginning of this year, but I doubt it. I think it was back in 2024. Could be. So that's one that needs to be completed. And we have A Million Sloths, which I showed you the one quickly, but I also have this one that needs done. This is a really old whip. Like I'm talking, this is probably an easy 5 years, maybe 4, but it's an old whip. And then also the one with the cakes needs to be done too, because this one I started about 2 years ago, probably. Yeah, maybe last year, but it needs to be worked in. And then there was a couple of whips in The Parables of Jesus by Laura James and Katara Washington Patton. I have the woman who is cooking in her kitchen. Trying to find that one really quick. I know they're all kind of in the front. Yeah, so this one I have not worked on probably again for about at least 2 or 3 years, because I remember these are actually water-based markers, so they don't bleed as bad as alcohol markers. So it's been a long time since I've done that one, because I do a lot of alcohol markers now. And the other one was this one that I have not completed. And I really like the way it was looking. I just never finished it. I think that's it for this one. Yeah, so those are a couple whips. Then I have Alien Worlds by Kirby Rosales. And this is one actually that I try really hard not to have whips in, because I love this book so much. And I'm still working through a buddy color. So sorry, Jordy, if you're watching. But we were doing, she finished hers like a long time ago. And that's when I needed a break from coloring. So I kind of just stopped for a little while. But this one still needs to be completed. I think it just scares me a lot because there's so much empty space. There's so many rocks. So many rocks. I might do the whole thing in grayscale, like what I was doing with the stones. I'll have to figure out what color that was. I know it's a Tombow brush pen. I just don't know what color. And I might not even have that color anymore. I don't know if it dried out or not. So definitely one that I need to get back into just so I can finish this up and say, I finished it, because it's probably one of my least favorite ones in the book, only because there's just so much stone and background, and I don't really like that. So I like more like these, where there's more stuff happening. Although there is quite a bit of wood in here, but not as much as the double page spread. I also had a whip in Gnomes in the Neighborhood by Denise Klett, and I think I shared with you quickly. It's the mermaid here. Didn't quite finish her yet. Should have done the background first, but I never know like to do the background first or just do the coloring first. I should probably do the background first. It would make a whole lot more sense, but sometimes I forget to do the backgrounds, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Maybe a sunset or something. But I really do like this one. Just haven't finished it. And again, this is a pretty old one because it is water-based markers. They didn't bleed through. So it's at least probably 4 years old, 3 or 4 years old. And then the Mythographic Aviary has that one that I haven't touched since last year, maybe earlier this year, and I liked it from here up, and I still need to finish the background. I just wanted to make it kind of look more shadowy in the dark. It turned out really great. I like that look, but then I hate the lighting, and I think that's why I never went back to it, but I do plan on fixing it probably before this video goes out, so you'll see it fixed. I always have some whips on my clipboard. So I have this one. This was a freebie from Cocowayo, and I finished, for the most part, I finished it, but I want to do some shading on this page. I kind of gave it like a rain effect, where like she was kind of in a sunshiny world for a day, because I normally color her in black and white. And so I kind of wanted to kind of show it as a really fun contrast. And she kind of found a rainbow cloud, which is nice. Then, oh yes, I have not finished this one, but I think I'll be done with it by the time this video goes up. But I haven't finished this ragdoll. Yeah, so just alcohol markers so far. And I think I might end up doing the background in color, or maybe I'll do washi tape for the background. Might do that. Let's see. Do I have any more that are whips? Oh, I know I have at least one more whip in here. I think it's in the back. Oh, I have two. Oh, I have more than that. I forgot I did that one too. All right, my backing paper that I always use. But I do have this one that's at least probably 3 or 4 years old. This was a freebie on Deborah Muller's coloring group. Still have not finished it, probably because I don't know what to do with the background. So I don't want to do something different and creative with that. Still need to finish this one from Deborah Muller's, I think, Circus Fairyland? Fairy Circus? Something like that. In her one of her books that I bought on Etsy. Then I need to finish this one. This was a Hannah Lynn book, and I can't remember what the title is, but this was a PDF file that I bought on Etsy from her too. So Wicked Witch of the West, and I'm still trying to finish her up as well. It's getting there. And then I also need to finish this one. This whip is, it was a buddy color quite a while ago, and I still haven't finished it, but I am doing much better with buddy colors. I just need to catch up with the old ones. I don't have that many. I think I have like 2, maybe 3. So I'm not doing bad. And I don't think they finished theirs either. So that's okay. We both got pretty busy. All right. So those are all of the whips. And that is the last question for the underappreciated coloring tag. And I think it was underrated, underappreciated, both work. But it was a fun tag. And I had a lot of fun with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to stick around for many fun coloring videos. I usually post every Wednesday. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video.